The Catholic Church teaches that all human life is sacred from the very moment of conception. Abortion ends that life. There are some who doubt the humanity of the unborn. They have a lot of misconceptions about what the truth is, what the Catholic Church teaches, what Christ himself has taught. Today in this video, I am going to bring up a couple of resources you may not have heard of in defense of life. What could they be? Would you believe that God the Father himself spoke to the humanity of the unborn? I've got the Bible with me, and I am in the 25th chapter of Genesis. In this section, it's talking about Isaac, the son of Abraham, and his wife Rebekah. And I'm going to start reading with what verse am I going to start reading at? 21. Isaac entreated the Lord on behalf of his wife, since she was sterile. The Lord heard his entreaty, and Rebekah became pregnant. But the children in her womb jostled each other so much that she exclaimed, "If this is to be so, what good will it do me?" She went to consult the Lord, and he answered her, "Two nations are in your womb, two peoples are quarreling while still within you, but one shall surpass the other, and the older shall serve the younger." Did you hear that? The children in her womb jostled each other. When the Lord is speaking to Rebekah, two nations are in your womb, two peoples are quarreling while still within you. They're human beings. God the Father said so. If we can't believe science or anyone else, God the Father reminds us these are children in the womb. The second I want to talk about today comes from the diary of Saint Faustina. It's well loved, this book. Saint Faustina is an amazing saint. We know that the saints live in heaven. This diary has the imprimatur, which means that it is free from doctrinal or moral error. I'm going to be reading from paragraph 1276. And these are the words of Saint Faustina. "I wanted very much to make a holy hour before the Blessed Sacrament today, but God's will was otherwise. At 8 o'clock, I was seized with such violent pains that I had to go to bed at once. I was convulsed with pain for 3 hours, that is, until 11 o'clock at night. No medicine had any effect on me, and whatever I swallowed, I threw up. At times, the pains caused me to lose consciousness. Jesus had me realize that in this way I took part in his agony in the garden, and that he himself allowed these sufferings in order to offer reparation to God for the souls murdered in the wombs of wicked mothers. I have gone through these sufferings 3 times now." She goes on to say in the next paragraph, "If only I could save even one soul from murder by means of these sufferings." I would just invite you to consider and reflect on what Christ is saying through this passage of St. Faustina's in her diary, and also what the Holy Bible is saying to us. Saint Elizabeth, pray for us. Mary, Queen of Heaven, pray for us.